Hello, this is a video especially for Dell from Beyond the Imaginary Curve. I'll try and send a little link to him so he can maybe watch it. Dell likes to claim that water doesn't stick to the outside of a ball. And he's absolutely right in the circumstance that he's tried to test that. If you put water on the surface of a ball, that ball is located on the surface of the Earth, then the ball will be pretty small and will have very small amount of gravity, and the water will be considerably influenced by the Earth's gravity, and it will want to run off and fall to the Earth and then actually soak into the Earth if it possibly can, or run off if the surface is not porous. You can't test whether a planet-sized object with water on its surface the water would conform to the surface shape of that planet-sized object. You can't test that by using a ball that is located on the surface, a small ball located on the surface of that planet. That simply isn't a test. The only way you could test it would be to take a planet-sized object which had no water on it and spray water onto it and see what happens to it. And obviously, that's not something that is practical to do. Fortunately, nature's done it for us. And the Earth is a planet-sized object, and it does have water on the surface. About 70% of the surface is covered with a pretty thin layer of water. Not only that, we're able to fly into space and to look at it and to see what happens to that water. Is the water all dripping off the bottom? Or is the water clinging to the surface of the Earth, held there by the gravitational field of the planet-sized object? And here are some of many photographs. These were taken by the Apollo 17 astronauts on their way to the moon, showing the Earth. And the blue stuff here, Dell, and here, and here, and here is water. The white stuff is also water, but they're clouds. There's water in vapor and droplet form in the atmosphere. And not only are the clouds conforming to the shape of the Earth, but the liquid water in the large oceans on the surface of the planet are also conforming to the shape of the planet. Isn't that amazing? So here is your experiment. You say, show me water clinging to the outside of an object. Well, here it is. I'm showing it to you. I'm showing it to you in multiple images taken from space, looking at the Earth. How do we know it's the Earth? Well, we know what shape Africa is. We know what shape the Arabian Peninsula is. We know what shape Madagascar is, and we can see them here all in the correct relative positions to each other. This is water down here as well. There's some cloud here, but there's also ice down here, and the ice is also conforming to the shape of the Earth, a spherical shape of the Earth. So you can claim all you like that when you squirt water at a football in your backyard, it doesn't stick to the surface very much. The proof is here. Now, I know what you're going to say. I've got a picture of a unicorn. Does that prove unicorns exist? Well, Dell, these images, these photographs have been taken by astronauts on their way to the moon. That's the claim. And if you want to claim that these are false images, that these are faked in some way, that these are not true images, and there are dozens of them, not just by the Apollo 17 astronauts, but the Apollo 12 and even 13 and 14 and 15, lots of images of the Earth from space showing exactly what you claim is impossible. They're all there, and if you want to claim that they're fake, you have to produce some evidence to show that they're fake. You show me a picture of a unicorn and I'll examine that picture. I'll study that picture. I'll maybe produce another picture that I have faked of a unicorn and say, well, I can fake that picture as well, and that proves you can. Can you fake this picture, Del? Can you fake these pictures? All of them? Can you? Can you fake these? And when you're done faking these, can you fake some of the other pictures? The ones taken a bit closer to the Earth, with the clouds in various different formations and guises. Can you? Can you fake these? We've even got clouds at sunrise or sunset with orange color here. Can you? Can you fake those? Can you show how they were faked? Can you provide any evidence at all, anywhere, that any of these pictures are fake? I don't think you can. And if you can't show any evidence that they're fake, then that kind of means that they're probably real. They're probably genuine. And when we look at all the other evidence that we have, this all hangs together. It all fits. Everything, all the lines of evidence that exist anywhere, all show the same thing. The Earth is a sphere, or very close to being a perfect sphere. So you want to claim that water doesn't stick to a ball. I say it does when that ball is planet-sized and in space and orbiting the sun as our Earth does. So can you prove this wrong? Can you produce some evidence to show that this is not the case? I'd love to see it. You claim to want to find the truth. You claim to not have any real idea what shape the Earth is, and all you're interested in is the truth, and yet you completely disregard the best evidence there is. Come on, put up. You come up with some evidence. You demonstrate that what you claim is true. And remember, squirting water at a football in your backyard is not evidence that planet-sized objects will keep water stuck to their surface. Ball's in your court. I await your reply. You can respond in any way you see fit. Thank you.